In this edition of City News, we'll show you a new spin on the art of recycling. Also, see why some kids were chalking it up at a local park. These stories and much more are coming up on City News. Hello and welcome to City News. I'm Sam Vargas. With residents struggling due to the pandemic, the city clerk's office held a produce pickup outside of City Hall. Francisco Castillo gives us the details.
Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and avocados, just a few of the items given out to help those in need.
We had an event a few months back with Supervisor Mitchell's office where they gave out free food, and we had over 1,000 people show up. So that was a nice, a signal for us that the community really does need fresh produce.
Volunteer Andrea Oliveira believes giving back to the community is an essential attribute to being a good neighbor.
I think that community takes care of community, and I think it's important for us to make sure that we're contributing to that and that we're making food accessible for the people. According
to City Clerk Dr. Paul Jimenez, this gives residents a chance not just to get free produce, but to step out of the house and interact with people at a COVID-friendly event. For HCTV, I'm Francisco Castillo.
The city clerk's office plans to have a produce pickup every 2 weeks. For more information about the pickups, you can call the city clerk's office at 310-349-2915. Kids in the South Bay were given a new way to express their creativity while also reconnecting with friends. We Rise LA, a program that aims to raise mental health awareness, gave kids in the South Bay a new type of creative outlet.
Today, we have a very special program. While We Rise partnered with Everybody Plays, which is a part of most of the LA County parks. So we're bringing for the month of May, Rising with Chalk, which is a chalk art program.
The event, held in Del Air Park, was designed to help kids reconnect after a challenging year.
It's been a tough year for everybody, and so part of why We Rise wants to do this is because we want to get the kids out, we want to get them, back out to the parks and interacting with each other.
There were numerous activities.
Some of the things that the children are doing are taking advantage of the chalk to express themselves freely. We also have a couple of activities like I Am Affirmation Hopscotch.
Parents realize the importance of events like these for the health of their children.
Being around others, doing something collectively while the sun is shining is so good for our health, our mental, physical, emotional. We need more of these activities for the children.
The park is amazing. I get to make new friends along the way. And I get to, I'm mostly surprised because some of my friends come here.
It's an event that the We Rise organization hopes to offer again in the future.
I would love to see this continue to keep going in the future, not only here, but throughout the city of Hawthorne as well. And I just really appreciate the fact that they've came out, We Rise have came out and have put this event on for us.
We Rise LA held over 20 art events over the month of May as they continue to play an active role in raising awareness for mental health. For more information on the Why We Rise program and to learn about future events, visit their website at whywerise.la. As we start to get out and about again from the pandemic, the city is looking to get a makeover, and reporter Lauren McKay tells us they need your help.
This actually started as a hobby when I was just a kid.
A young hobby that's now blossomed into something more skillful.
We thought, how can we create or bring more art into Hawthorne and give people who aren't necessarily a professional artist an opportunity to paint?
And that's what the city has done, highlighting new artists like Herman and Kaylee on these works of art. Trash cans.
It's good for everybody to come out and have their own art out in the open.
With special themes for each park.
A lot of our parks have murals, and we're pretty much out of space to make murals.
So now the city's calling for all creatives to design their own mural on these park trash cans, giving them a fresh, clean look.
It's just something where they can put their passion on the can. At the same time, they're beautifying the trash can at the park instead of seeing the same old boring green can.
The hope that in the future, people will pass them and have even more city pride.
Honestly, I think it would be pretty cool. One day I'll be walking down the park or driving by now, I can point out to my friends and family, hey, I did that.
There's no deadline for the trash cans to be completed, so if you're interested, you can volunteer your time and supplies whenever you'd like. For HCTV, I'm Lauren McKay.
To sign up to create your own beautiful trash can, head to the city's website at www.cityofhawthorne.org and search for the Community Services Department. If you are re-entering the workforce or have a big job interview on the horizon, the Hawthorne Police Department may be able to help. On Thursday, June 24th, Hawthorne PD is offering a free job interview workshop where they will give you tips on how to dramatically increase your interviewing skills. To register, visit their website at hawthornepolice.com/interview-workshop. Coming up next on City News, see how one family's nonprofit is lending a helping hand to mothers in need. There's more news ahead. We'll be right back. VFW Post 2075 and American Legion Post 314 held their annual Memorial Day recognition for those who have lost their lives in the pursuit of freedom.
Since COVID, right? Because we didn't do this last year, so this is like I haven't seen people from the VFW or even from the Post since 2019. So it's good to come together today to remember and honor all the fallen soldiers that fought for us to be freedom and to enjoy the freedom that we have today in the United States.
The event, held outside the Betty Ainsworth Sports Center, featured both city and state dignitaries.
We remember those by name who have lost their lives, who are from this city. And so I'm very pleased that we never forget. And of course, we never forget that those who were lucky enough to return should be taken care of by the government.
We'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of those who have served and continue to serve in our military. Polanco Mexican Steakhouse recently opened in Hawthorne. Jennifer Murillo visited the restaurant located at the Ayers Hotel to bring us the details.
Polanco Modern Mexican Steakhouse opened its doors on May 21st, serving a variety of Mexican plates and premium cuts of steak.
We love having steaks. We're big steak eaters. We're from the coastal side as well. He's from Acapulco, I'm from Sinaloa. So we have to have our ceviches, our mariscos, aguachiles. That had to be a must.
The chef's 20 years of experience cooking in the finest restaurants helps bring these delicious plates and a fantastic experience to its guests.
It's a variety of options, which is still going to grow. He still wants to expand the menu. And I'm looking at him like, I think we're good. He's like, no, we're always going to improve it. I'm like, good.
Polanco is currently open Tuesday to Sunday from 5 to 10 p.m., but soon we'll be adding a breakfast and lunch menu. For HCTV, I'm Jennifer Murillo.
For more details on the restaurant, visit them on their Instagram page at PolancoMB or their website at www.polancorestaurantgroup.com, and we'll give you an inside look at the restaurant on the next Business Beat. How many languages do you know? Well, if you're a teacher in Hawthorne, you can add a new language to your repertoire for free. Lauren McKay explains how.
Thank you. I am joined now with Joanne Iskin. She is the program director for the Summer Bilingual Authorization Program. Joanne, thank you so much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So talk to me about this free program that you offer teachers, and through that program, essentially students get offered kind of the same deal.
So I thanks for allowing me to talk about it. It's unfortunately not free for teachers, but it is free for students. And I'll talk more about that in just a minute. So the summer program is an opportunity for teachers who have years of experience teaching, who would like to return to school to take their classes to get their added bilingual authorization on their teaching credentials so that they can be a bilingual teacher. And we know that in the school districts in your area, in the Lawndale School District, Hawthorne School District, Centinela Valley, they have bilingual programs. And so we're excited that we can include teachers even from those surrounding districts in our program over the summer. So teachers come to UCLA. This summer it will be virtual. So they'll attend class virtually and they will take their classes to get their added credential. Now, part of the requirement to get that added credential is they have to teach students. And we have to observe them teaching students to ensure that they are qualified to be bilingual teachers. And here's where the free program for students comes in.
So tell me about that. So you have the teachers, they're training, and obviously they need students to participate. And that's where the students can learn another language for free, yes?
That's correct. So we offer a program in the Lawndale School District and the Centinela Valley School District for 4 days from July 13th through July 16th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning, where students can come in virtually so they can be in the comfort of their own homes on their computers. They can come in virtually and our UCLA teachers will teach them either in Spanish or in Mandarin Chinese.
And this program has been going on for several years. Is this the first year you're doing this virtually?
This is actually the second year. It's like the rest of the world last year. We actually thought we were going to have to shut down and not offer the program, but the school districts worked with us and we were able to offer it virtually. So we're confident that it works. We had students last year who were wonderful. So we're looking forward to another great group and hopefully some returnees this summer.
What's the time commitment? If a student wants to participate in this, what is the time commitment for them?
So obviously no grades, no report cards. This is all fun. And the time commitment would be from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. for 4 days.
And for how many weeks, or just 4 days total?
4 days total. So it really is just sort of a short summer camp. Play with either Mandarin Chinese or Spanish or work on your Spanish. Just a way to have fun for 4 days.
Why do you think it is important for students to learn another language and for these teachers to get this certification? Why is this important or impactful?
Well, I know the state of California has an initiative in the K-12 education with the idea that we hope that all students in California will have a second language by the time they graduate from 12th grade. To do this, obviously, we need to increase the number of certified bilingual teachers that are out in the field who can provide programs like that. And that's where we are very happy at UCLA to be able to support that effort.
Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm looking forward to catching up with you maybe later and seeing how the program has done over the summer.
We hope maybe you can drop in and join us over the 4 days.
I would love to. Okay, before we go, do you know any Mandarin? Can you teach me goodbye in Mandarin?
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to going to class this summer to learn myself.
Well, look, by the end of summer, we'll both be able to say goodbye in Mandarin.
There you go.
We'll just say it in Spanish. Adios.
Adios.
The Richstone Family Center partnered with a single mom whose nonprofit organization donated to some local single mothers. Jennifer Murillo visited the Richstone Family Center to bring us the story.
Janet Jones raised her 2 now-grown sons as a single mom and is giving back to other single moms through their nonprofit Single Mom Project.
I'm a single mom. I have gone through so much, And I know what it means for moms to get on better financial footing. I know that it gives them confidence. And I know once you have that confidence, then you're a better parent.
The Single Mom Project started during the pandemic, when they felt single moms were having a way harder time than others.
It just seemed like the right thing to do, to give them a financial boost at a time when many of them weren't working, many of them were just facing shortages of food, having trouble paying rent.
To this date, they have now honored 25 single moms from the Richstone Family Center, 13 of which were recently awarded $500.
Oh gosh, it's just been a big help, honestly. So I would say, like, thank you very much for honestly thinking about all the other single moms out there and trying to help, you know, others.
A lot of moms think that being alone is very hard. And of course it is. But I think that this program helps us to see that we are not alone. There are always people. I believe in my spiritual side, God always sends us angels, and they are some of those angels.
A help that many say has gone a long way for them and their children.
I was so happy because sometimes we don't have food, and now, thanks to them, right now, we have food on the table. I feel so blessed and happy. More than anything for me, it's been for food and to pay some electric and gas bills.
Janet says this project has gone bigger than she imagined. She and her boys are planning to continue it as it gives them so much gratification. For HCTV,
Single Mom Project.
I'm Jennifer Murillo.
For more information on the Richstone Family Center and their programs, visit their website at www.richstonefamily.org. That does it for this edition of City News. Thanks for watching. If you have any story ideas, please call us at 310-349-1630 or email us at hctv@hawthorneca.gov. Don't forget you can watch City News online on YouTube by searching Hawthorne Community Television. We'll leave you now with more footage from the Polanco Mexican Steakhouse. See you next time.